These are my 5 favourite tips for buying sunglasses. To this week's video. I'm Antonia from timpanis.com. We're a luxury designer resale site. Click here if you would like to know more about us. Today I'm bringing you a video all about sunglasses. It's coming up to springtime. It's a great time to be thinking about shades. One thing I noticed when I did a mini tour of Italy last year was the way that the Italians just put themselves together so beautifully. Granted, they have the sunshine nearly every day, but there is something about a pair of sunglasses that just completely finishes a look. These are my 5 favourite tips for buying sunglasses. So tip number 1 is think really carefully about when you want to buy a designer pair of shades versus a high street pair of shades. Sometimes it's super duper tempting to get involved in some of these more crazy shapes that maybe are more trend-led and won't necessarily stand the test of time, and quite possibly could be the ones that you look back on 5 years time and think, what was I thinking? I would suggest that you choose to invest in a more classic piece if you are opting to spend a bit more. So I would suggest something like these from Victoria Beckham. They are just your classic tortoise shell. Can't really see them going out of style particularly. They will set you back a couple of £100 if you buy them new probably, but you would get many years of wear out of them. Whereas something like, maybe something like these Dior's, they are beautiful and they are fun, but I cannot see them being your go-to shades in 5 years' time. Do think carefully about when to splurge and when to save on sunglasses. High streets usually come out with really great dupes, and you can always test out if you actually get the wear out of them by trying a dupe and then investing if you did desperately want the designer pair. So rule number 2 is buy for your face, not for the trend. So as tempting as it can be when you see all these amazing different frame shapes coming out, mirrored, this and that and the other, it's always so tempting to just buy into them, but actually be very self-critical. You don't have to buy into every single trend. So for example, I know that I have quite a long, slightly narrow face, and therefore something like this is going to completely drown me. See? It just doesn't look good. So rule number 2, make sure you're buying for your face over fashion. Rule number 3 is only buy your sunglasses in store. As tempting as it can be to shop online, and they look amazing on all of the models, don't they, online, but actually you need to get into store, you need to try on about 50 different pairs and just really work out what you like, what suits you, and also make sure you're taking a photograph of yourself when you're actually wearing them. Don't just rely on the mirrors. I don't know why, but the mirrors in the sunglasses places always seem to be about 10 centimeters wide and you can't even see your full face. So make sure you maybe even go with a friend, get a little selfie, and you can be really self-critical. You can even maybe go back, go through your photos and make sure that you're really confident in the pair that you choose. Rule number 4 is don't feel guilty about having quite a few different pairs of sunglasses. It's a fact that there will be different pairs that are right for different times. So you're going to have your city sunglasses. I would probably again put these Victoria Beckhams down as more of a city pair. You could wear this with a suit, whereas I would put these Dior's down. I wouldn't necessarily wear them with a shirt, but with a white t-shirt and cut-off jeans on the beach, see-through hair, they're absolutely perfect. So I do think that you can have a mini wardrobe of sunglasses that are right for different occasions. And rule number 5 is take a risk, because actually it's a really fun way to elevate a look, and that risk very much depends on your budget. If you don't have a big budget, I wouldn't take a risk on a very expensive pair of designer shades. I would take a risk on a high street pair, but if you can, then do push the boat out. It's a way of just elevating a look by just say matching your sunglasses to your shirt, to your shoes is a great one, maybe even to your bag, just cleverly tying them in just to pull a look together. So for example, I might already be regretting this risk, but these were a cheapy pair, about £25, bought them in Rome, and I wear it actually with a dress of the same colour. It's just a really fun way just to finish off an outfit. So guys, they're my 5 rules for buying sunglasses. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Do let me know what sort of frame shape you're really liking at the moment, what you're not liking. There's a lot of really wacky frames out there, isn't there? Other than that guys, wishing you a wonderful and safe week, and I'll be back here same time next week for more unpretentious luxury designer chats. Take care guys, bye!